Are we streaming? I believe we're streaming. I don't know how this thing works. I just hit buttons and... Are the YouTubers on? I think the YouTubers is on. Is my microphone on? Hold up a second. I think it's on. I believe it's on. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I'm very convinced that I don't know anything that I'm doing. It's on the screen over there. It looks... Sky, it's on the screen. Does that mean it's working? I guess it's working, guys. Thank you for joining the stream this morning. Hey, I got some super cool things to talk about this morning. And it's not probably what everybody's expecting me to say. Has nothing to do with Sean Murray's tweet or his update, man. What is super cool, and maybe I'll have to stop the gameplay and show you guys. We'll have to go, because we're going to be talking about this, guys, throughout the whole stream here. I don't know how long we're going to be on, but I definitely want to highlight this and talk about this guy's product here, because it's super, super good. And, well, I mean, gosh, man, this is awesome, man. I've been waiting for this guy to come out with a different version of his mod. Now, about 4 years ago, he came out with a mod called Valkyrie, and it was the best mod, and you didn't hear anything from this guy or didn't know anything about him. His name is ProMaster, and well, he just disappeared. I sent him emails and stuff. I took his mod to other people, and oh, that caused a big problem. I don't even want to go into that. Yeah, I lost friends in the modding community because I was gallivanting around with somebody's mod that they dropped for 4 years. So let's go over there to his site real quick and maybe take a look at this, because I think it's worth to look at, and you guys should go check it out. Now, it's over at the Nexus mods. You can go look at Nexus mods. I do believe I put a link in the description, so you could just go down there and find it. But here it is. We'll go look at it here really quickly. Let me turn off my game capture, see if you guys can get my display capture is on. Why is it saying nothing? Primary. Oh gosh, the window is so big. Why is it going across all of my screens? Okay. Alright, is that showing my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, there it is, showing it there. Alright, OBS is acting weird this morning. Let's add that to the list of oddities. So, if you come over to nexus.com/no-man's-sky/mods, and his ID is 2797, but that's the link is down in the description. You can find his Freeform Planet Generation Reborn. So this guy, thank you, ProMaster Brothers, for doing this. I've been waiting and looking for you for 4 years, man, and to see that you put one out the other day. I was actually out on Washington Island. I was out on a ferry. There was no way I could have ever even known that you put out the mod on that day. I was out in the middle of nowhere. So very cool that this happened. Thank you, ProMaster Brothers, for putting this out there again. And upon jumping into the mod, yes, and I have no doubts about this. I've only been to 2 planets, but I am so certain that this guy is on point here, and we're gonna go and jump around a few planets and check it out. So you can go over and get this. The link is down in the description, and this is going to change your game into a epic, man. I've been playing the I downloaded the older version that ran his mod 4 years ago, and I still play that. That's the one that I like to go to. His old version was the best version of the game up until maybe now, I'm hoping. So we'll find out. So this is where you can come get it. Let's read it for a little bit. Let's read the description, because boy, does this guy really... let's let him talk about it, because he's going to explain it very good. As we know, exploration gets boring after you've seen 100 planets or so. Biome diversity is lacking. It's why you see a lot of awesome biome generation mods on the Nexus. FFPG Reborn aims to fix this lack of variety. Now, yes, yeah, you get the game. It's super cool. You start visiting things. It's super cool. Then I even take it super further than this. I know how to find exactly what I'm looking for based off the color of the galaxy, the color of the star, and what kind of planet that I'm looking for. I can pretty much find something within 2 or 3 solar systems easy, depending on what I'm looking for. So let's move on here. FFPG Reborn is a mod that redefines how biomes work in No Man's Sky. Instead of having a predefined list of objects that can be used, blended, or included in biome, each and every object now has the potential to appear dynamically and intelligently. And I think what he means by that, so each piece can randomly be assigned an angle, a color, a size, rotation, XYZs, and before all that, there was these set limitations because, well, the game can't really handle it. Xboxes can't do this thing, and he's lifting these limitations off and utilizing the infinite amount of information that we could put into it. So that's cool. So dynamically and intelligently is how I would piggyback and go further on to that and unpack those 2 words for you. When entering a planet's atmosphere, a biome will be generated, and this biome is unique to that planet only. This essentially creates an infinite variety. So you're going to get a lot of it's going to look sort of the same, but over on that planet, the trees were red and they were bigger. It's going to be like that. There's going to be super oddities and a lot of weird. Everything in between. You're going to have duds and you're going to have great everything, but everything in between as well. It's going to give the game a whole look and feel. Moreover, it edits each and every object's limits. Think minimum, maximum scales, angles to give a more pleasant visual look. All right, so enough talking about this mod here and from Pro Master Brothers, because the guy is absolutely brilliant here. So here we go. Let's go back into the game. Let's turn off display capture here. That's good. And go right into the game. Should be good to go, right? Good to go. Right into the game. Nope, it's going to capture the screen. Hold on, let me turn that off. OBS is so weird sometimes. It does it sometimes, and then it doesn't do it the other times. Game capture. Hold up, I'll get it right the 3rd time. There it is. All right, so now we're in here. You'll notice that we're just going to get all kinds of different planets, our biome pieces and flora in the game that just doesn't seem like it belongs. We've got a toxic planet with ice-covered rocks. Seems kind of weird. It's cool. I think that he likes to take the terrain generation to an extreme level too. So even in the last mod, you'll see like terrain like hanging off into the middle of nowhere. These Pandora rocks that have no gravity, like this, which is something I like. I like the extremeness. I like some things to not make sense. So oh, look at that! It doesn't. Shut up. I had someone say something about his rocks one time, and I was like, really? That sounds like such a hater thing to say. I like it plain in the way it is vanilla. And Sean Murray did a great job of making it really bland and tasteless. That's what I hear a lot, dude. Just double down. Just double down on it. Double down on Sean Murray and your bet for Sean Murray. I'm just arguing about that with somebody, man. Gosh, this is the biggest update. This is the biggest thing that's happened in No Man's Sky in 4 years, is this guy putting out this mod, and nobody will talk about it. This is the coolest thing. This makes me want to call in late for work and play the game, man. Let's go planet hunting. We're just gonna go tossing a couple planets around. We're in our original ship, and I'll document. We'll do a good in-depth video on this guy's mod, and we'll go through, and we'll probably go. I have to go put another mod on, like a post-work mod or something, and I'll go and visit like 100 planets, and we'll do a 100 planet showcase with ProMaster's mod on, and we'll do it like back to back for a quick video, so everybody can see it really quickly. Because right now I'm pulse working around at 30 seconds a piece to planets, and that sucks. I don't know how you guys play like this. It's like a hostage. It's like having a badass ship and can't move fast. The backpack is even worse, man. You know, you guys have a vanilla backpack and you get this thing and you can't be Superman. Not even when you equivalently beat the game and you got 1 billion units. You can't buy some kind of thing for your jetpack to make you Superman. Some things you just want to reach through the game and grab Sean Murray by the throat and shake the shit out of him. I swear to God, I would. Nicely. I don't want to hurt the guy. I just want to shake him a little bit. With his permission. I want to be like, can I grab you by the collar, Sean? I need to shake you for a moment. All right, so not everything's going to be, not everything's going to be crazy lush, but we should find a lot of weird. I mean, already we have anomaly objects on the planet, so that, I mean, usually those are just by themselves. So the fact that we have this happening at all is already the anomaly itself of the mod here. And I'm sure as you go along, there'll be just weird little... He does it all the time in his mods, too. There'll just be little weird, random stuff. A random frozen patch. Or like the random patch of woods over here. Well, I guess they're kind of little splotches everywhere, huh? So that already makes it unique in itself. But I wish we could do like with lasagna. I wish ProMasters would actually add in other files to get mixed in with all this other stuff. I mean, it's enough. And I'm nitpicking now, and I don't know how easy it would be, but I think the guy's got an understanding down of some things and how they work. Now, if we could just introduce like lasagna's, like, you know, those little models that he threw in, like the roses and, you know, the other little flowers. I don't know what is all involved in that and the stipulations to make that work, but it'd be cool to see implemented in there. You can mix those two guys together. But it's a small file. For what ProMaster does, this is a very small file compared to like Lasagna has to add in all those models that he puts in there. So it's a big file. This is super small. This is a very, very tiny file, and it does the biggest thing to the game, bigger than any other modder stuff. This guy is the best. And the fact that I haven't seen anything from him in 4 years until today is absolutely amazing. Amazing. Sean Murray can tweet all he wants, and I don't get excited. This ProMaster Brothers put out a mod. I'm calling the day off. Shit is going down. Shit just got real for the next couple weeks for me. Because I've been playing his version on the 4-year-old version of the game, so this is all... I'm getting to see all the newer stuff implemented into his mod now. And before today, his version of the mod for the 4-year-old game version was what I mostly played. I didn't play multiplayer or anything else. I played that 4-year-old version so I could be in worlds like this. So, again, I'll say it again. The link is in the description for ProMaster Brothers mod here. And let's go visit another planet, because even as kind of bland as this one kind of looked in the beginning, it's really nice, man. You keep running through, it livens up. And it has its own feel to it. And every planet is going to feel like that. Not like the vanilla game does, you know, where you visit 20 planets and then, oh, I've seen them all. And believe me, I've visited thousands and thousands of planets. So for me to sit here and go goo goo gaga, I don't need you to help me sell it. I know. Let's go visit another planet here. Yeah, just random stuff. It's crazy, man. Crazy generated. Crazy generations. Absolutely epic. And running on this on the current version of the game too, as well. I was actually worried to see that the mod was a few days old, thinking that maybe we would have a problem or an issue, but no, that's not the case. We don't have a problem or an issue. Everything's working good. Let's go somewhere random here. Turn my volume down a little bit. We got the captains in here. We got the captains. I like chatting with you in the morning, Captain. On another level. I feel like I kind of yelled at him this morning a little bit. I think I yell at other people through the captain sometimes, and I don't mean to sound like that. I want to apologize formally to the captain for speaking to you like that. I just get upset and I get very passionate. And I get, Sean upsets me, and then everybody getting that excited over Sean's stuff upsets me. It's like the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, getting the same thing, tweeting the same thing, and expecting different results, you know? Anyway, that's where I put it. So let's go. We're just gonna jump down on any planet. I was starting to worry about like backdrops and stuff here. We're just gonna drop down and look at it. Even as we pop in, I like looking at the way the generation textures come in, and I can almost kind of tell like what's happening. You can definitely tell if it's gonna be like super extreme or not, or I can find like little key places. This is gonna be this is gonna be another one of those. We'll have to see what he does with like a bland surface. Alright, so we just got these hex formation rocks, and so what are we on in here anyway? What are we down? Low atmosphere? Alright, gives us some cool terrain generations for a bland planet. It still looks cool. We're got a couple bland ones out of the way, but this is what he's doing with the bland planets, you know? With the flowers and, I mean, these could probably be there, but I think they're generated a little bit extra. Those little poppy flower bulbs are definitely not normal. And the flowers shouldn't be normal here either. And then I would imagine that these terrain formations, that's a hit or a miss. I don't know if I should, I would have to go out of the game and take it off and come back in and see, but there's definitely some oddities happening here. Not all this stuff would be here normally. But this is as bland as the mod gets. It's got to take some bland. It's not going to... It can't do... Can't throw a whole bunch of shit everywhere, because then it wouldn't be unique. It wouldn't be truly random. But we'll head on to that other planet. That other one looked a little interesting, so... Where is it at? On the horizon. Got some rings on it and everything. We need to get a pulse warp mod so it's not taking 30 seconds to get everywhere. That's a big problem. For me anyway. I don't play around with pulse warping. I want to get to that planet in No time. I want it to be less than 15 seconds every single time, no matter where I'm at in the solar system. And there's mods for that. Let's go ahead and scan this guy. Let's get an idea of what we're looking at. Some that's another celestial class. Well, let's see what he does with these ones. This is going to be one of those hex planets. So let's see what he does here, because we know what these planets look like. They're hexes everywhere, and that's going to be pretty much it. So let's see what he mixes in on this, because these, to me, these are the blandest planets. You land and you know what you got. There's no getting a surprise anywhere else. So, and I'm already seeing foliage, leafy trees. So that's definitely not normal. Hey, let's throw some. Yeah. So this is weird. Definitely got the hex ground, but then there's stuff all over it. So this is a very unique planet. This is something you would never see. Right off the bat, this is the most unique thing right here I've seen in a while. We took a hex planet and just re-rolled the dice, man. Let's put some flowers on it. Let's put some cactus. Let's put rocks all over it. Let's get some huge nip-nip flowers, throw them in there. And let's call it a day. Hey, how about some rocks with starfish on it? Boom, done. Got it. Throw that in there. What else can we go? Let's see, some random... I keep thinking I'm playing the other guy. I think I'm playing Scum. I'm trying to run faster by scrolling the scroll wheel up. I'm like, go, run, run. He's not running. And I'm not playing Scum, so I'm on No Man's Sky. But Scum is a great game, though, dude. If you want a ultra... If you're into crafting and stuff like that, and you want ultra realistic, I mean, you have to pee. You eat the wrong mushrooms and you start tripping. Scum is the most ultra realistic survival game there was ever made, ever. It's too realistic. It's too much for me, and the developers are like really hyper focusing on the realisticness of that game, and it's just like, damn, I gotta sleep now. I get fatigued. I gotta go take a nap. I don't want to have to take a nap in a game. That's taking it too far. That's taking it way too far. So yeah, survival crafting games, man, they're getting out of hand now. I'm about survival crafted out. I survive craft in the real life, and it's a grind, and it's not all that fun. There we go. There's those little guys. I haven't even seen one hex bush at all. I mean, there's the hex guys, but I mean, it's like they're like, we landed on a hex planet, and you're like, okay, so we're mostly going to see hexes, but there isn't a hex in sight. It's all like this open forest with a hex ground. So we got the, like, to me, it's like I got the coolest part of the planet with the coolest part of the other planets and mixed them together. Like, this is fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating, guys. This is what it's all about. And I know it's sort of bland and we've kind of seen it, but, you know, I don't know, guys. I've got about I'm in between 5,000 or 6,000 hours here. And for me to get all goo goo gaga, that's crazy. It's a little patchy. It gets a little thick up here too. It looks like it's getting thick. I don't know. I'm gonna walk up here and take a look, and then we'll call the ship in and we'll move on to another planet. But this one's slick. I should get out of HUD mode and do some recording, but we'll do this again. $50 planets, 25 planets, 100 planets would be a cool video. If I'm going to do that, I better start recording now. All right, let's go. We'll get a little bit of this one here. Oh, there's a shot for you. Oh, the scrolling run shot with the mountain in the back. Perfect. And cut. Everybody go home. All right, let's call in the ship. So that's super cool, man. The Hex Planet, this is awesome, man. I love the big nip bush forest. This one really tickles my fancy. This is super cool. Like, he did this with the Hex Planet. one of the most bland planets that I can think of, and this is one of the most interesting things I've seen in No Man's Sky in a while. So to take the most bland thing that I've thought and to turn it into this, and look at this, look at these like rainbow cactus areas. Like there's, like I said, you run around, you'll find a little anomaly things, and he is doing it. I mean, I don't know. It's super cool, man. Super cool. Let's find what's something close here. That guy way over there looks kind of cool. Let's go find a paradise planet. Let's stop joking around. What are we in? We are in we're in Euclid. All right. Well, Euclid's all right. I know. Everybody, Euclid. The galaxy to be in is Isidore-Jung. It's the only one that has a unique difference in it. So much so that it's even stated in the Wikipedia. I don't know why everybody goes gaga all over Euclid or Eisentam or whatever the hell the other one that everybody likes. It's the only one that's cool and different and odd is number 19, Isidore-Jung. Says it on the wiki. It has more lush planets per yellow star systems than any other galaxies for some reason that we can't explain. You can go look it up. Don't take my word for it. I'm not lying to you. All right, so let's go and snag this. This looks like something. I don't think it's going to be a paradise planet, but celestial classed. Okay. What do we got? We should have maybe a paradise planet here, though. There's a good chance. Yellow star. What's behind that thing? It's green? Or is that barren? Celestial class. Got anything else? One more? It's the same one? Spin all the way back around. I don't think it really matters with all the generation and stuff like that that's happening. It probably doesn't really matter too much. Because the last planet was paradise-like, you know? Starter bulb. I'm gonna hit it over here on the shoreline, huh? I definitely want to see what he does. What's that popping in? Sometimes it's like a sign of something being down there, you know? You'll get some pops. There are some volcanoes are just the little small ones, huh? Alright. Let's check it out. I think I'm going to jump in the water a little bit on this one. Cool little land bridges and stuff. Excellent. I mean, I know that he loves the old E3 style terrain generation too, so... See what he gives us here. All right, so we got some of these little, I don't know, alfalfa plants. What do you call these damn things? He naming all this stuff. There goes some of the fire bushes. So that's native. But the proto wheels, I would say not. Find some limited. Get some life in the skies. Kind of want to jump in the water a little bit. Because his last mod, he does some weird things with, I don't know, I want to call them the... They gotta have their own physics, because the physics were all messed up on them. And he blew them up really big. I haven't seen any Maybe he stayed away from fauna. Yeah, that's a lot of icons. All right, well, we got some signs. Hey. Because he made them really big, and their graphics would like, it was like glitchy. It looked really odd. It was kind of broken, but I liked it. It was something really weird. It made for great photos. But the pets were, well, not the pets, but the fauna would be big, and it would be the ones that kind of school together in like little pools. So it would be the fish or the birds, you know, or the butterflies. You know, they all kind of had like the same physics where they kind of like, I don't know, they're little schools. So making them big seemed like to mess the physics up, because he did it to them all, and all of them had the same glitchy mess up, you know? However you want to flaw. Man, I need some backpack juice. Alright, well, it wasn't the best planet to go into the water to look for the fauna, but like I said, I don't even think he's really done a whole bunch of manipulating with the fauna. I'm gonna fly by on these guys, huh? Alright, let's get the hell out of the water here. It's still unique. It's very odd. It's definitely different. Nothing's been bland so far, but I'm definitely looking for the one that's going to take my breath away. The Hex planet kind of did that for me, though, but not in a different way. I was amazed by how he took that kind of a planet and turned it into something super cool. Someone just landed near me? You got somebody harassing me? Oh, this guy. R2, get us out of here. Alright. We're looking for that planet that takes your breath away. They've all been pretty good, though, so far. I mean, I can't super complain. I do wish I was in Isadorajang. We probably could just go over and go visit some planets that I would even have a reference to, maybe. Let's try one more yellow. One more yellow star system there in Euclid. We gotta get you lucky. This would be the second one, right? If it was Isadorajang, we'd already be at a paradise planet. Number 19. Nobody talks about number 19, man. I don't understand. I don't understand these people who play No Man's Sky who don't understand it. Alright, alright, alright. What is this guy? Looks ugly. Heat. Bring the heat. Can't see past any of this. Might be promising. Obsidian bead. Yeah, some star bulb. We'll take that. Alright, let's see what happens down here. It's nice and blue. Paraffinium, star bulb. It's good signs. Let's make sure that we have a nice picturesque thing going on in the background. Let's land a little bit up here so we got that planet right in our face on the horizon. All up in your face. Right about here, huh? I like that it's halfway lit up too, so we're gonna have like this little cool planet off on the horizon. Some mountains. Nailed it. That's it for the grass. Is it gonna come in? Popping in? No? Man, it's been really giving me some wide open spaces lately, huh? I mean, that's odd in itself. It's kind of bland, but it's still odd. Laying down here and there just ain't. My guy's legs are knocking. He can't even believe it. Look at him. He's all shaking. There's the star bulb. Alright, at least they're not lying about that. They're like, hey, we advertised it. We at least got to put one piece down there. Alright, guys. Alright. Hey, they can't all be winners, but this is still weird, though. It's still weird that we came here and it's all wide open space. It's not the what kind of weird that I wanted, but infinite generated, it means infinite generated, you know? It's going to generate some shit that you don't agree with. What are those little purple patches? Oh, so there's some weird little... some oddities out there, I guess. Not the kind of odd that I wanted, but you got to take the good with the bad. It's still weird. I'd like to see the... it'd have been cool like if the old E3 style terrain was down there. But infinite is infinite. Can't get mad at it. It's still odd. An odd open field star bulb planet, I guess. What's this guy? This was obsidian bead. Let's go check it out. Well, I fell in a hole. I guess that means we're gonna do some splunking right now. I had no idea. Alright, we're in a cave. We're in a cave full of peanuts. Must be a southern planet. We've got boiled peanuts all over the place. For anybody tuning in, boiled peanuts is like us. In the southern part of the United States, they like to boil peanuts in like a salt water, and that shit is good. They got these guys on the side of the road just selling bags of boiled peanuts. And well, if you ever see that, stop, get it. Homeboy's gonna hook you up with some of the best snack food you ever had in your life. We were just talking about boiled peanuts the other day too. Can I get through here? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I've had enough boiled peanuts for one day. You can only talk about boiled peanuts so much, man. They are good, but it's not like a big conversation piece. Not as much so as Sean Murray and his tweets. What do you guys feel about Sean Murray and his tweets, man? You guys get excited about it? It's getting kind of old. It depends on who you ask, I guess, you know. How far along are you in your No Man's Sky journey, you know? the fresh people are all like, best comeback ever, best game ever, can't believe it scratched all my childhood itches of being a spaceman and an explorer. Best game ever. I said the same thing. I still say that, but it comes with some other talk too, though, now. Sean Murray's a lying piece of shit. He keeps on tweeting things and everybody goes crazy and he never delivers. That's how I say it. But, you know, I don't know how you guys feel. You guys like that stuff. You guys like pretending. Alright, let's go one more. Let's do it. Let's do it here. For the sake of Sean Murray. And then I think I'm going to head over to Isidorjang and we'll do the 100 Planet Tour. I need to go wipe my drive down to make sure that I got enough room for the, and I'll make sure that every video will be just for this purpose. We also got to go do a new save editor video. So why I'm doing my No Man's Sky run and getting back into my No Man's Sky only because of the Pro Master mod, not because of Sean Murray's update. Yeah, we'll be back in No Man's Sky and playing around for a little bit because, you know, I got a little bit of time, a little freedom coming up for the summer. Some of the bigger events have died down, and I'll be looking for something to relax on. That looks like a cool moon. And we're going to go there and check it out. Got the star bulb and everything. So yeah, we'll rekindle a little bit of No Man's Sky for as long as I can. I don't know how long I can. I got to take little ebb and flows of No Man's Sky. But, you know, I just took a long break out of No Man's Sky since way before Interceptor update. I just haven't really touched it. Besides the old versions, which I just don't think they count because I've been playing them for, like I said, I've been playing the old version of this guy's modded version for 4 years. So I'm excited to play this on a newer version. Like, I'm actually on the current version of the game right now. I could go into multiplayer and stuff and so it's all mixed up, man. We got the star bulb and it's fungi. So we got unusually mild, ordinary, ample, frequent, isolated. So super fungal paradise. Oh, he's cool. I like these guys. Some land striders too. That's some cool, unique fauna. I like that. Don't know if that's part of his generation or not. I almost want to like step out and check out if he's manipulating fauna or not. That's two kind of oddities. That one back there had an odd head on it, and this one here is a very unique odd head. That's very rare. So it leads me to think that maybe he's manipulating some of the generation on this too. Look at that head. Yeah, that's a mean boy. Look at that sucker, man. I don't know if I've seen one like that. It's a hell of a chin jaw thing going on. Might even be a first for me. I think I might have seen this on. It's just those chin jowls right there. I don't know if some added pieces or something like that. I don't know. Incoming storm. Wonder if we should pop off and just see like what the generation, what's the difference is here. I don't think it'll take long. I do want to see it, so let's pop in and out. Let me save one here. I'm lazy like that. It was probably like right behind me, you know? I don't know. So we're gonna save. I'm gonna pop in, pop out. We're gonna see what the difference is between here. I want to see what the animals look like. I want to know if his mod is manipulating that or not. I'm gonna quit the desktop. Sure. Okay. Let's go right over to here. Let's take out the mod really quick. Sit it right on my desktop here. Ooh. Go. All right. Erase it. Boom. Close that. Let's go back into the game. All right. There we go. And let's see what happens here now that we've got the mod off. We can actually see what the planet actually looks like, and more importantly, and why I've done this whole thing was to see if he has changed the generation on the fauna there. Because those guys were pretty unique looking. The one guy had a crazy head. Well, two of them had crazy unique heads. So, one crazy head, I'll give you that. Two, I'm starting to question things. So, for me, personally, I need to know if Pro Masters is messing with the animals or not. He doesn't specify in his description. He just says, he talks about the actual planet generation. I don't know how far he goes. Every single item in it. Or if he's just talking about just the planet themselves, you know. So, we're going to dive a little bit further and do some investigation because that's what I do. Oh, it's kind of relaxing right there, man. It's been a crazy, hectic week for me. I mean, I was on vacation, but you know how vacations are, man. Like, you need a vacation from your vacation sometimes, and No Man's Sky is kind of relaxing me this morning. Serenity, you know. And I even have the music on, which I turned on last time that I was on there, because I turned off the music part for quite a bit of time there. Well, now the actual planet looks more interesting than the modded piece. It's actually looking kind of cool. It's rain. Sticky heat. Alright, so there's a... That looks like the same one. He's getting hunted, though. He's about to get eaten. Let's video this. Alright, we're following. She's gonna eat him, stalking the prey. Better hurry up. Gonna eat it. Come on, eat it. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him. Yeah, eat him. Did you guys see that? We got to see some National Geographic shit right there, folks. Guy just ate him right in front of us. Holy shnikes. But the good news is he's not messing with the fauna. So these guys are all natural, man. So if you wanted to come find these things in Euclid, there's your address. Oh, the address is right beneath my head. Well, never mind. I'm not going to change where my camera is at over there so you guys can see the address. But, yeah, these are cool, man. These are actually real. This is unmodded. And the planet still looks hella cool. But that's a big difference, huh? We went to like a paradise fungal planet, right? Is that what we did? Yeah, because we're in a whole nother... We're in a reeking planet. The other one was the celestial class with, yeah, it's different. But the fauna is still crazy. This guy's still dead over here? Did you make it? Well, we popped in there for the perfect National Geographic moment. I did record that, so that'll be part of the video experience. This guy's head, man. Crazy. Hey, 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 hey. I don't fuck around, big guy. I don't fucking deal with terrorists. This guy's hunting again. Get him, get him, get him. These guys are assholes. Kill him. Stalking his prey. Oh yeah, he's gonna stop here pretty soon. And he's gonna get his ass eaten. Oh yeah, get him. Every day on the savannah. Don't stop. What are you stopping for, man? Oh. Oh, there he goes. He got the other guy. Holy shit. Did you see that? Alright, alright. Obviously, I haven't played in a while. Alright, let's... I think we don't have to save. We just pop in and out, right? We're going to put the mod back on and go hit a few more up. Turn that off. Let's get the PC Banks folder back on. Mod folder back on. Let's turn this one back in there. Alright, good to go. Alright, back into the game. I'll be back into the game before the YouTube stream catches up and says that I'm out. I'm still playing over there on the YouTube screen. Just for a little update of how YouTube is behind. There we go. I'm back into the game. Alright, so now we're going back in with the ProMaster mod on. And we'll see what happens. Well, we already know what's there, but the main lesson on that was he's not manipulating the fauna to be unique. That was just a unique planet with unique fauna. So I had to correct myself before I gave him credit for that. I feel like my No Man's Sky graphic is missing off of the OBS screen too. Ooh, I thought we were locking up there for a moment. Blip, blip, blip. Long load times, long waits. I know I'm getting about hungry though, so this is interesting me. I'm probably going to be taking a break here. We've been on for about an hour though, and enough to know to introduce the mod, to introduce my infatuation that I'm going to have with it for a while. And to know that it's working. Because this is... yeah. That's oddly different. I mean, it's extremely different from the last two. Like, crazy different worlds, you know? You're in a whole nother thing. And like I said, it's not gonna be better for each one. Like I think the planet without the mod on was actually better than it, but you know that the planet, the Hex planet, was. You're not gonna touch that. You know, the vanilla version of the Hex planet is bland as hell. So, with that being said, I think I wanted to go to Isadorjung so we can get ourselves set up for the, at least let me set up the next long stream recording session that we might have later on today. After I get myself situated. So we're going to call in the, oh, no. Or, wrong button. It's my first day, man. We come over here and get ourselves back over into Isadorjung, number 19. Because I just navigate way better through there and I can find things quickly. Especially those odd paradise. I just more odd stuff over in Isadorjung. I don't know why. You just have to believe me. It's a ghost town. Is it multiplayer off, or what do you guys got for rewards now anyway? Should I go steal those real quick? I kind of just want to see. You guys have like a whole expedition thing going on right now, right? Is this new stuff, or is this stuff that's been out? I thought there was like some kind of it like tells you, doesn't it, somewhere? I thought there was like numbers somewhere that were like significant to how far people were along. Oh god, I can't even get up there. I had a problem with my game, and I had to revert back onto one of my older saves, so hence me not being set up very well on my player. Alright, so we'll go back into Isadora-Zhang, which most of my bases are there. Let's go ahead and the Matrix. Where are we at? Let's go there. I think I build like a Matrix mock-up thing, like a new version of Matrix or something. And not only did I do that, I don't even think I made the video for that yet. That was like a while back. Like I had an idea, made it, got in there. I think I took a picture of it and then forgot about it. It sounds normal. Typical gameplay session for me. The fuck is going on? There we go. There's some fireworks displays for you. I'm even surprised by this. I must have set up some fireworks so every time you load in, get a nice little show, huh? That's cool. And they're all gonna disappear. Bloomp. That's awesome. Is that it? Is that all that's here? I had some dumb fireworks. I have these things. What is this? Defense turrets. Is that it? I have no idea what's here. It says Matrix. Well, that was cool. And it's definitely an odd planet. We're back in Isadora-Zhang now, so I will do a lot better here in my home galaxy. What's up, Bob? Yeah. I'll throw him a little something. There you go. Now Bob's never gonna leave me alone. He's gonna follow me everywhere. Yeah, this is an odd little planet here. And I wonder if the terrain is so like built up that my Matrix build might be underneath everything. Ugh. These clamshells, man, I tell you. They're coming out the wazoo. Down and see if there's anything down there. Got like a base covered or something? No? No, I just have a big glass floor with two turrets just hanging there. Like what the hell was I doing here? What was I thinking? And I called it the Matrix. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I was at in my own mind. There's nothing built underneath here, so it's not like hiding anything. At least I don't think so, anyway. Anyway, we're in Isadora-Zhang. That was our main goal. We popped off on some weird base there. with a whole bunch of fireworks displays in the beginning. If you didn't see that, you should like rewind that and go back and look at that, because that's weird. You can only do that in Blender, and it only lasts, you have to like warp in. It shows up for the person who warps in, and they only get to see it until the fireworks disappear and burn off. So it's a neat thing to do. I do it for people who show up. They show up and they see all this like weird stuff going off in the sky, and then it disappears by the time they figure out what the heck may be going on. It's over. Yeah, these are cool, man. These floating mountains of Pandora. This is a cool planet. This is super unique. So, yeah, and I find that I bet now that we're back in Isidorjung, it'll be super easy to find this stuff. It'll be all over the place. So, now that we're in Isidorjung and I know how to navigate this galaxy very well, we can find stuff. What are we in here? Let's check out our system here. It's a yellow star system, so that's probably good. Let's see if we visited everything. We just got back from there. There's a planet on the other side. We need a pulse warp mod. I've got to go find one or fix one. Whatever I got to go do. They're usually fixed pretty quickly, but sometimes I'll have to go a scarlet planet. It doesn't look scarlet over there. Alright, and that's where one of the bases are at. Let's do a reset here. Now that we're in Isidorjung, let's just... Ooh, there's only 2 planets there. I don't know why that calls me. It's just odd that there's just 2 big planets there. Seems weird to me, and I want to go. I'm high chance that one of them will be a paradise planet. Alright. What do we got here? Let's take a look, see. That's cute. It's nice rings. Did I go to the right one? This is more than 2 planets. I don't feel like I went to the right place. Can't shoot an abandoned vessel? I tried. You guys are always harassing me. I like to blow them out of the sky. Yeah. How about a frosty jungle? With some lush looking plants, some tender looking fungal plants, some hard calcium growths. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense, but I love it. Absolutely spectacular. It's still not the super wow planet. I still love it though. I mean, we're just continuously seeing oddities left and right. Every planet is one, so, and that's what he promises. He didn't say that every planet was going to wow you. He said they were all going to be different than what you've seen. And damn, does the boy promise, and he comes through. And we're going to get to those ones. We're going to get to those planets that you're just going to be like, holy cow, man. All right. record that. Does that guy attack me? And I'm having a really good luck for fauna tonight too. I've got a whole bunch of good rare creatures all over me. So definitely unique. You know, we haven't really gone off into caves or water yet. I don't think water will be a big deal for me because he didn't really mess with the fauna. So, but caves, seeing what he does with the, I love seeing what they do with cave generations. So, because caves can get bland pretty quickly. And if you got all this stuff hanging out in a cave and all over the walls and ceilings, well, that cave becomes pretty damn cool looking. This guy chasing me or? So, you know, I use Unreal Engine all the time, and I put wind on plants and things like that. It's so weird to see, like, one plant with the wind physics on it next to a plant with no wind physics on it. But that's the random generation. I absolutely love it. It's absolutely crazy, dude. I find it to be weird. But that's random generation for you right there. Like, some plants, he took every single assignable thing and randomized it. Even the wind physics, which is odd. But I thank you for that. Like, people, I like odd stuff. I keep telling the modders, I was like, you keep modeling subtly. Who wants to mod subtly? Okay, so people are getting on to get better generated planets, and you making a mod called, you know, multiple layers and stuff like that, and then you want to do the same thing Sean Murray did, like cater to people with low-end specs. People with low-end specs can't do it. The whole reason for this is to let go and do something crazy, and to do something infinite and go push the limits on it. And they do the same damn thing. They'll make a generated mod and then like step on it, or not do anything really crazy and odd with it. Like that. I love seeing Lasagna like throwing in his own models and stuff like that. The flowers. Some people are like, "Oh, that's ridiculous. It looks silly in there." Yeah, but he did it. He threw it in there. Replace that model with anything. You know. It's like your arguments. Like, I like having less stuff in my game. It makes me feel better. Like, who the fuck says that, dude? Blind fanboys of Sean say that all the time. I like Sean's. I want to play the way Sean really intended me to play the game. And there's no other really way better. And like, you put more stuff in the game, it just doesn't seem right. It's just too much. And then the next thing they say is, Sean really needs to add stuff to the game. It's really making me mad. You say it all in the same breath. But if you got a PC and some mods, well, we don't have to wait on Sean or Hello Games or anybody else, man. You just gotta kind of do your own thing. We're gonna hang up here in the clouds by this. We're gonna get the top shot here because I think it looks cool. Alright, we got the planet right underneath us, right? Cool. So the whole sky is gonna be just rings above us, right? This is gonna look cool. And then you're gonna have the planet right off in front. Seemed like a rainy ass planet though, so that's gonna be a factor. Clouds. Can I get a storm clearing? Amen. Well, not so much. Oh, he got taken down, huh? That little guy took that guy down? Storm clearing. Can I get an amen for that storm clearing? Let's get an amen real quick there for that. I can actually see how I planned on looking at the sky. Oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and record this. In action. Oh man, the clouds clearing off. Me panning slowly to the right to look at the beautiful looking rings that are just going right over our head on this moon. Now that's a gorgeous shot right there. And cut. Perfect. Print that shit and send it out, man. That looks good. Man, that backdrop. I know how to land. I think I'm going to set a base down here. No matter what. Hopefully it looks pretty interesting without the mod on. I probably shouldn't put a base down until I have the mod off. But I want to mark this place. This place is crazy. This is a good location, right? Right here. Right here, right here. I'd say I'd go up on the next hill, but there'll just be another hill and another hill. There's always another hill that looks like it's higher than you. That's not what I wanted. Get some of the animals over here. All right. That's a cute spot. Even without the mods, it's probably going to have the rings and all that other stuff, and this is going to be a really good, gorgeous location. And we'll put an orbital sky base up here. And heck, I probably have that done by the end of the day. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little special little spot. Hey, this planet's awesome, though. We got some really cool fauna. We got some nice, man, I like it. I like it. It's a little bit of everything. Got some exotic stuff here, too, mixed in with the biome. Clamshells. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely gorgeous. A great place for a base to be. And a great place to kick off the stream here. I am going to be getting back on. We're going to be... I need to set up one of my drives for recording for this 100 planet thingy. And we'll just knock them out. We'll just sit here and we'll just knock it out. We'll see how fast we can do it. But I want a pulse warp mod on as well, too, so we can do it fast and not a lot of sitting there pulsing and talking about whatever I can come up with off the top of my head to make things interesting. So, yeah. You guys hit that like and subscribe. We're going to be jumping back on this probably today or tomorrow. Definitely within the next couple weeks we're going to be talking about this because I have set No Man's Sky down for quite a while. And the fact that Pro Master Brothers has upped his mod and revamped it, and we're sitting here playing it on the live version, super excites me. So, once again, the link to this guy's mod, even if you don't have a PC, just go check it out and see what he talks about and look and learn to see what is capable of this game and what Sean Murray is holding back from you guys. We should be seeing No Man's Sky 2 already, you know, not in this sense, but in Sean Murray's eyes and handing it out to everybody who has the specs and capable to play it. Not saying that he needs to abandon No Man's Sky 1. He could still keep on throwing out expeditions and giving people capes over there, but he could be giving the rest of the world a taste of his engine and the capabilities of it. But I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. So with that being said, I'll be here to show you guys what you wish you could see through people who want to give it to you. Yeah, that's going to be a really cool thing to see. And we have a lot of it in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. We won't even say the word update or talk about his, what is it, the singularity or whatever, the brain emoji. We probably won't talk anything about anything that has to do with Sean Murray or Hello Games. It's all going to be Pro Master Brothers and what the modding community and people on PC are doing. Picking the ball up and running forward. We're not trying to port this thing over to Android. We're trying to push it forward on high specs because, well, it deserves it. This engine is one of the greatest things ever. It doesn't deserve to get dumbed down and head backwards and put on switches and Macs and Androids. And with that being said, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Call somebody and tell them that you love them. I'll see you on the next video.